Project leaders must often balance conflicting stakeholder demands while keeping the project on track. The Salience Model offers a clear strategy for identifying, prioritizing, and engaging stakeholders, ensuring alignment and smoother project execution. In this video, you'll learn how to use this model to enhance stakeholder management skills and drive better outcomes. The Salience Model is a framework used to identify and prioritize stakeholders based on three key attributes: power, legitimacy, and urgency. Power refers to a stakeholder's ability to be involved, and urgency is a degree to which stakeholders influence a project or its outcomes. Legitimacy is the perceived validity of the stakeholder's involvement, and urgency is a degree to which stakeholders' needs acquire immediate attention. By applying the Salience Model, the project lead can categorize stakeholders into different groups, such as definitive, dominant, dependent, and dormant. This video will explore 4 diverse stakeholder personas: an executive sponsor, a key customer, a regulatory body, and a project team member. In the Salience Model, stakeholders are prioritized by power, legitimacy, and urgency. The executive sponsor, key customer, regulatory body, and project team member each bring different levels of influence, helping project managers decide where to focus attention. The executive sponsor represents high-level decision-makers with significant influence over the project. The key customer embodies those whose needs and satisfaction are critical to the project's success. The regulatory body signifies external entities that ensure compliance with laws and standards. Lastly, the project team member represents the internal workforce directly involved in project execution and deliverables. These personas reflect common stakeholder types encountered in most projects, each with unique attributes and engagement needs. Applying the Salience Model involves categorizing stakeholders based on their power, legitimacy, and urgency. Let's categorize the personas mentioned already. The executive sponsor has high power due to their decision-making authority and high legitimacy, as their involvement is crucial for project success. However, their needs may not always be urgent, making them a dominant stakeholder. The key customer has moderate power, as they can influence project outcomes through feedback and requirements. They have high legitimacy because their satisfaction is crucial and their needs are often urgent, making them a dependent stakeholder. The regulatory body has moderate power, as it enforces compliance but does not directly control the project's resources. However, due to its regulatory role and urgency in ensuring compliance, it is highly legitimized, making it a dependent stakeholder. The project team member has moderate power and legitimacy. Team members are directly involved in project execution but do not have decision-making authority. Their needs are typically less urgent, classifying them as discretionary stakeholders. By understanding these categories and using the Salience Model, you can effectively prioritize and engage stakeholders to achieve better project outcomes. Let's examine a fictional scenario to help you understand how to apply the Salience Model to these common stakeholders. Imagine a project to develop a new software application. The executive sponsor is a senior manager who provides funding and strategic direction and ensures the project aligns with the organization's overall strategy. The key customer is a significant client whose requirements are critical in shaping the final product. The regulatory body ensures the software complies with all relevant industry standards and regulations. The project team member is a developer directly involved in building and delivering the software. By using the Salience Model in this scenario, the project lead can effectively identify each stakeholder's needs and influence and engage them accordingly to ensure project success. To ensure project success, engage executive sponsors with regular updates, key customers with prompt feedback, regulatory bodies with compliance checks, and project team members with periodic progress check-ins. Here are the engagement strategies you can apply. When engaging with an executive sponsor, provide regular updates through bi-weekly meetings and involve them in critical decisions to ensure alignment with strategic goals. Engaging with the key customer requires responding to their queries on time and conducting regular feedback sessions to incorporate their needs and ensure satisfaction. For a regulatory body, schedule compliance checks and maintain timely communication to meet all regulatory requirements. And when you engage with a project team member, conduct periodic check-ins to monitor progress and involve them in relevant discussions to keep them motivated and informed. These engagement strategies ensure that each stakeholder's needs are addressed appropriately. Regular updates and involvement of the executive sponsor help keep the project aligned with strategic goals. Timely responses and feedback sessions with the key customer ensure their satisfaction and reduce the risk of rework. Compliance checks and timely communication with the regulatory body help prevent regulatory issues. Periodic check-ins with the project team members maintain morale and productivity. These strategies help effectively manage stakeholder expectations and contribute to the project's success. The Salience Model helps prioritize stakeholder engagement by determining which stakeholders require the most focus. This approach allows for the efficient allocation of resources, directing efforts where they will have the most significant impact. By effectively addressing stakeholder needs, the model promotes stronger relationships, enhances communication, boosts satisfaction, and ultimately leads to more successful project outcomes. In this video, you learned that the Salience Model and its application to stakeholder management is a valuable tool for prioritizing stakeholders based on their power, legitimacy, and urgency, helping you focus on those who most influence the project's success. Project managers can prioritize engagement, use resources more effectively, and strengthen relationships by categorizing stakeholders according to their power, legitimacy, and urgency. These strategies contribute to achieving more successful project outcomes.